Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Neverwinter Nights. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today. And thank you once again for all the support you've been giving this series, and I hope to do it justice. Let's get on with this. I think there's gonna be a cutscene right ahead, but I just want to brush up on what happened last episode. So basically, this is where the Water Davian creatures were. You see each one of these pens? I suppose they were being kept there, and one of them was a Dryad. The other one I think was a Neolithid, but I'm not really sure. We didn't see them too well, but one of them definitely was a Dryad, and they got stolen. Actually, they didn't get stolen. Basically, they got freed, and they buggered off somewhere. And yeah, the Water Davian creatures are apparently the source of the ingredients for the cure for the plague that affects Neverwinter. And yeah. So we met with Denther, well, one of the guys, and with the lover of Aribeth. And I think we're gonna meet Aribeth right now. Let's go.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Water Davian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true. Though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
The narrator is always so gloomy. Not really sure why. Come on, it's all fine. We're here to make our duty, Giladel Valongar. And I don't remember where I got the name Valongar. It sounds familiar to me. Yeah.
You were quick to answer the summons.
Well,
allow me to be the first to welcome you to the halls of justice.
Well, apparently we took 1 week between when last we met, Fenthic. But yeah, thank you for the welcome.
This is a mistake, Fenthic. We know nothing about this whelp. How can you so blindly trust them?
Destler, please. Giladel showed great promise throughout his training at the Academy, and has done even more in the weeks since the attack. Rarely has a recruit shown such potential after so short a training period. If we are to have any hope of finding the cure for the Wailing Death, we need people like Giladel in the service of Neverwinter. Well, I'm honored to serve Neverwinter, Fenthic. And I still say we should put our faith in the Helmite Brethren, rather than an unproven boy. Aribeth holds Giladel in the highest regard, Destler, and Lord Nasher placed her in charge, not you. Please, Giladel, you must forgive Destler. The plague takes a heavy toll on us all, a toll made even greater in the past weeks by the attack on the Academy and the loss of the cure. Yeah, I understand, these are troubled times. You speak more truth than you know. Within the Academy walls, the true horror of the Wailing Death had yet to be felt. The quarantine of Neverwinter has done little to halt the spread of the Wailing Death. Bonfires burn night and day as the city watch dispose of the dead, yet the corpses are piled ever higher. It is all we can do to contain the chaos and maintain order within the various city districts. Rumors run rampant, and the citizens are on the verge of panic. Rumors? What do you mean? Well, because the plague cannot be cured by the priests or clerics of the city, some claim it has an unnatural thing sent by the unknown enemies bent on destroying Neverwinter. The attack on the Academy in these past weeks will only make things worse, Fenthic. Once people learn how Aribeth lost the cure through her lack of faith. Destler, I will not have you question the faith of my true love. Aribeth believed the Academy to be a safe haven. Anyway, it is not our place to even discuss such things. My Lady Aribeth is in charge, appointed by Lord Nasher himself to stop the Wailing Death. You must talk to her, Giladel, as soon as possible. Yeah, sure, I will go at once, but I want to ask you some questions. It is important that you speak with Aribeth soon, Giladel, but I will not refuse your request. Ask your questions. I will answer them as best I may, though there may be things only Aribeth has the authority to discuss. So what do you know about the attacks on the Academy? We learned very little in the weeks after the attack occurred, says Fenthic. You are one of the few who survived, Giladel. The instructors were slaughtered, and only a handful of the students are left. You must uphold the legacy of the Academy, Giladel, but I know you will be equal to the task. Rarely has a recruit shown as much promise as you. There is little else I can tell you about the attack, I fear. We have yet to uncover the identity of the mysterious assailants. Perhaps Aribeth can tell you more. Is there anything else? Yeah. Where can I find her? My lady Aribeth is in the chamber beyond the north doors. There she works tirelessly to put an end to the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Can I ask you, tell me about the plague. Oh, despite the citywide quarantine, the wailing death spreads quickly. Even here in the Hall of Justice, we have felt the plague's touch, as you see by the afflicted all around us. I don't know why I read that. Dester and I do what we can to comfort these poor souls, but we can do little else. Not even Neverwinter's most powerful priests can heal or raise those who contract the wailing death. Aren't you afraid of catching the plague yourself? Our faith protects us. Only the faithless need fear of the wailing death, as I and my Helmites have proclaimed many times. Dazzler, please, no one yet knows how the plague spreads, though contact with the infected does not seem to be a catalyst. Even so, people are burning the bodies and locking themselves indoors just to be safe. People are scared, they're on the verge of panic and even open rebellion, and the City Watch struggles to keep the order. And the panic will get worse when people learn of the attack on the Academy and how Aribeth lost the cure. I will not have you speak ill of the woman I love, Dazzler. I think I said this before. We should not even be discussing this. Aribeth must decide who is given such information. She's the one in charge. Let's see. What do you know about the cure? I'm afraid I cannot discuss with you, Giladel. I must obey the chain of command, and my lady Aribeth is in charge of finding a cure for the wailing death. Tell Giladel the truth, Fendic. Aribeth had the cure, and she lost it because she trusted those at the Academy over my Helmite brethren. I will not again. Okay, so that's fine. He just goes over it over and over. So what is your role in all this, Fenthink? I do whatever my lady Aribeth commands. Lord Nasher himself appointed her to oversee our efforts to find a cure. He could not have made a better choice. Aribeth has placed me in charge of discovering who was behind the attacks on the Academy. If you ever come across such important information, you may report it directly to me. And of course, I do what I can to ease the suffering of those within the castle. Castle Never, who had been infected with the wailing death, although they are beyond my power to save. Is there anything else? I think so. Tell me of Aribeth. Maybe he's gonna be able to... I don't know. Is that all? No, there's 2 more questions. Yeah, let's go with that. Lady Aribeth of Tilmarande is a paladin who serves Tyr. As do I. She's young, but her faith, courage, and intelligence are beyond question. As is her beauty. Yes. You let your feelings for her cloud your judgment, Fenthic. Your lover is not without her flaws. Aribeth and I are one of heart and soul, it is true, but that does not make her any less of a paragon of virtue. None who serve Neverwinter are more capable than my lady Aribeth. Yeah, what I said before, so last episode, Fenthic said something about Denther, about how he doesn't see eye to eye with Aribeth, and it does seem that he questions us. Basically, these two are at odds because he serve her unconditionally, and he questions her at every turn. So, well, we'll see. I am still curious to remember, because I read this before, I played this part of the game before, but I'm still curious to remember how Lady Aribeth feels about Fenthic. Because he's pretty clingy by the looks of it, about a lot of what he says. If I were her, I'd be like, man, that guy's annoying as hell. I don't even like him, or something. I don't know. We'll see. I get the feeling that she feels similar about him as he does about her, but let's see. What do you know about Denther, or Desder, or whatever? He speaks as if I am not even in the room. No matter, I'm too busy to waste my time chatting with you anyway. Well, you must forgive Desder. The strain of the wailing death weighs heavily upon us all, but the Helmites are our allies in this dark time. Desder and his followers arrived to offer their aid just before the city was quarantined. They came to help us when no one else dared. Okay, that's very noble of them. I will go see... Yeah, let's go. Oh, you're going in ahead? Hey, Dester, need to talk to you, man.
You should spend your time more productively. Instead of speaking with me, you should be out looking for the missing Waterdavian creatures.
All in due time, Dester. All in due time.
I suspect my Helmite brethren will prove far more useful in this task than a mere hireling. But who am I to defy the desires of Lady Aribeth?
Yeah, who are you, indeed? I don't know who you are. Maybe... I don't know. We'll see. Hey, nurse. Can I talk to you?
I greet you.
What do you want? And be quick about it. Can't you see how busy I am? Can I ask some questions? Make it quick. My time is better spent easing the suffering of the patients. So, what can you tell me about the plague? As much as most, less than some, I suppose. I've seen my share of the dead and dying since I started to work here attending the sick. What have you heard? Anything? Have you heard anything about the cure? There's no cure for the plague. Everybody knows that. All I can do is try to ease their suffering and make their last days less painful. That's it. You haven't heard the rumors about a cure from Waterdeep? A cure from Waterdeep? How are they going to get it here with Neverwinter under quarantine? Throw it up over the walls? You're talking crazy. I'm not... is there something else you need? Maybe. Oh, I thought I was asking the same. Tell me what you've heard about Desder. Aribeth doesn't like him, she says. I know that much. He's got a sharp tongue and a sour face, but I think it's more than that. But it's not really my place to speak of such things. I'm not gonna be able to persuade her. I don't have that. So tell me what you've heard about Aribeth. Lady Aribeth's always telling Fenthic not to put so much faith in Desder and his Elmites. You know they're lovers? Fenthic and Aribeth, I mean. Of course, you know, everybody knows. Yeah, anybody that talks to them, really. Actually, to him, not to her. That's the thing. That's the thing. I think she did talk to us about him, though. Just in passing, though. Could he ask us some questions? So, have I heard any rumors? I've heard my share. Desden and Aribeth are always arguing, and Fenthic's always trying to keep the peace. None of them pay any attention to a quiet little nurse going about her duties, so I've heard all sorts of stuff about each other, and each and every one of them. Let me see, let me try. Oh, I succeeded in persuading her. How exactly? Oh, because I have buffs. I think I have natural buffs because I am an elf or something. To the skill, I need to check that, actually. Desner and his Helmites showed up soon after the plague started, just in time to get locked inside the city when the quarantine hit. Desner says they came because they heard about Neverwinter's suffering, but it seems like odd timing to Lady Aribeth, or so she told Fenthic once. You interested in more of my gossip? No, I'm not. See you later. Off with you then. I have no time for the likes of you. No, yeah, except for that time to just spend. Maybe she's the same one.
I greet you.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, thank you very much. Let me check my stats then. So skills, persuasion. Where's that? Persuade. -1. I succeeded with that? Man, this game is held-holding. Or I suppose hand-holding, I mean. Not held-holding. I suppose that was just to teach me how the mechanic work. That's good. That's good. And this is the way I believe. Yeah. There's another nurse over here.
I must speak with you.
Again.
Welcome to you. I regret I did not get a chance to introduce myself properly to you while you were training at the academy. I am Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand, paladin in the service of Tyr, and the right hand of Nasha Alagondar, Lord of Neverwinter. I have been waiting for you.
I don't know what to say about her. She's so pompous, but it might just be the writing, not really telling us about the character. It might just be the way the writing is done. I came as quickly as I could, Lady Aribeth.
I have been following your progress since your early training at the academy. Neverwinter has need of one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death. The attack on the academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover that which we have lost.
It will be an honor to serve you, Lady Aribeth.
I knew I could count on you. There are many rumors about the plague, but if you are to aid me in this, it is important you know the truth about the Wailing Death. Our divine healers can do nothing to help those afflicted by the Wailing Death, and even our most powerful magic cannot raise those who succumb to the illness. But a short time ago, we had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
What became of these creatures?
Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures were gathered in Waterdeep, then sent here to Neverwinter. As strange a menagerie as any has ever set eyes on. A Cockatrice, an Intellect of Aurora, a Yonti, and a Dryad.
I think what we heard was the Yonti over there talking. The Dryad for sure, but there was another voice. It wasn't an Illithid. I think that's what they mean here by Intellect of Aurora. But, I don't know. I didn't see that. I haven't watched the footage back, but yeah. We'll find them.
I ordered them sent to the Academy, Neverwinter's renowned training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied there myself, and I thought the instructors and students were loyal to Lord Nasha.
Yeah, we're no longer in the Academy. I think we're in a temple of some sort. This is a temple for sure. But, and then the Academy was attacked.
You were there.
I was.
You saw the slaughter.
Yep.
The attack caught us unprepared. You are one of only a handful of survivors from the carnage of the Academy. Fenthic and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but during the confusion of battle, the Water Davian creatures disappeared into the streets of Neverwinter, and our hopes of a cure vanished with them.
How may I serve you in this, Lady Aribeth?
Your task in this is twofold. First, find the Water Davian creatures and bring them back to me, at any cost. We need to harvest components from these creatures if we are to concoct a cure for the Wailing Death. This is your most important duty. Second, we must discover who was behind the attack on the Academy. Any evidence you uncover in this matter should be brought to Fenthic. He is the one assigned the task of unmasking our hidden enemy.
I will do as you command, Lady Aribeth.
I ask for your discretion in this matter. News of the attack and strange creatures roaming the city will only add to the panic and chaos already in the streets. To aid you in your task, I will give you this Stone of Recall. You will find it to be a valuable tool in your quest.
How does it work?
You can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and it will instantly teleport you and anyone in your service back here to the Temple of Tyr. Anytime you go through the teleportation portal in Tyr's temple, it will instantly send you and any companions back to the place your stone was last activated.
That's handy.
There is little else I can tell you about this mission. Whenever you need provisions, come speak to me again, and I can sell them to you through the store here at Tyr's temple. Take this gold so you can buy the necessary supplies for your mission. Remember to stock up on healing potions before you go. They will be critical to your survival.
I have a few. I think I will be fine. Oh, sorry for the... Yeah, for moving the camera. I need to ask you some questions.
I will do my best to answer what questions I may.
So what can you tell me about the attack on the Academy?
It was a slaughter, as you well know. Only a handful of hundreds training and teaching at the Academy survived. As yet, we have not discovered the identity of those behind the attack, but the enemy knew the Water Davian creatures were there. How they came by that knowledge is a troubling prospect. Take any information concerning who may be behind the attack straight to Fenthic. He is the one I have placed in charge of unmasking our hidden enemy.
Yes, my lady.
Is there something else I can help you with?
I want to know more about the Wailing Death.
The first victims were reported several months ago, and within days it had spread to all corners of the city. It was not the first plague Neverwinter has suffered, but it is by far the worst. Unlike other sicknesses, the Wailing Death seems to resist all efforts to cure it, including the divine magic of the priests. Perhaps that is what makes it so terrible.
Well, the room next door is full of plague victims. Aren't you scared of being inflicted?
The plague does not seem to spread through contact with the infected. Healers tend to the sick without becoming ill, and some who lock themselves alone indoors contract the illness.
I said inflicted. It's a mixture between afflicted and infected. It's yeah.
We have quarantined the city, but that is mostly to help the Watch maintain order. It has done little to halt the spread, though some districts remain unaffected. Perhaps that is what is so terrible about this affliction. There is no rhyme or reason to it, seemingly no way to guard against it, and until we have all the Water Davian creatures, no way to cure it. Is there something else I can help you with?
Okay, well, yeah, about the... I want more information on the Water Davian creatures. Our objective for right now, our main objective anyway, is going to be to try and figure out where they are and get them back. Let's go. I'm not going to bother with the supplies. Can I ask about some... let's go with this first. Yeah, about the Water Davian creatures.
It was Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the Archmage of Waterdeep, who discovered the potential cure.
Yeah, I heard that.
However, we have not even had a chance to test it. The creatures were taken from us too quickly.
Yeah, they just arrived. They had just a Reven? A Rove? Whatever.
If Blackstaff is right, the cure requires feathers from a Cockatrice, the brain of an Intellect of Aurora, blood from a Yuan-Ti, and a lock of hair freshly plucked from a Dryad's head.
You're gonna kill the Intellect of Aurora? Okay, well, they're evil anyway.
Is there more you would know?
Tell me
Any information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course.
Well, thank you. I actually know. I think I know why she sounds so pompous. It might be the voice actress. She's not British. She's American, I believe. I don't remember her name, but I'm almost certain that she's American. And she's faking the, at least she sounds American, but she's faking a British accent, or I might be totally wrong, but it might be that's just a thing, maybe. Just, oh, tell me about the Cockatrice. I don't know, but I have no idea. But yeah, you will notice that it's the R's really, that's what she focuses on, but not so much on the pronunciation of the A's, which is also very different between American and British, from what I know. Let's go with the Cockatrice first.
A cockatrice resembles a hybrid of chicken, lizard, and bat. They are repulsive animals that can petrify opponents. You must be extremely cautious when dealing with this beast.
Yeah, you can see the extremely there was pronounced a little bit American, but then the lizard wouldn't be the lizard. Just I might be wrong. I need to check that up. Actually, I'm gonna comment down below. And if you're seeing this right after the video went online, then you probably won't have the comment there. But yeah, I'll comment below on what I found.
Is there more you would know?
Yes.
Any
Yonti.
information? The Yonti are a race of beings whose bloodlines are a mixture of human and snake. They can be any combination of snake and human characteristics.
But is this one a specific combination?
They are highly intelligent, and many of the creatures practice magic.
I think so.
It is rumored that some even have the ability to alter their shape.
Yeah, I think that was Yonti that we saw. The one that, oh, I must get out of here.
Is there more you would know? The Intellect of Aurora is a truly horrible entity, resembling a large fleshy brains with legs. It can dominate the minds of its victims so that it may devour their very thoughts.
It's not a Nilithid, it's a different creature. I think, I saw that when I was looking through the footage. It's like a little brain with legs. It's weird, but yeah.
Is there more you would know? She is like most of her kind, a beautiful, elusive forest sprite whose charms transcend mere physical appearance. Out of charity, she came willingly to help us when she learned of our need.
But mostly physical appearance, I would say.
However, the city is strange to her and unsettling. When the attack came, I suspect she fled in panicked terror, and now is lost among the unfamiliar streets and buildings of Neverwinter. If you find her, treat her with the respect and kindness she deserves. She is very brave to leave her wood to come to our aid.
Yes, my lady.
Is there more you would know? Any information about the creatures I can provide to help you locate them will be freely given, of course.
That's all I need to know about the water-dating creatures.
Is there something else I can help you with? I will do my best to answer your questions.
It would be nice to know a little more about the lady I'm working for.
I am not one to boast of my accomplishments. Suffice to say that I am a paladin of Tyr, and I am honored Lord Nasher has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the Wailing Death. Is there anything else?
Tell me about Fenthic.
It is no secret that Fenthic and I are lovers. Our feelings for each other are only matched by our devotion to Tyr and our loyalty to Neverwinter.
I actually think he's more devoted to you than to Tyr, but...
Although Lord Nasher has placed me in charge of finding a cure for the plague, I could not do this without Fenthic's help. His faith and conviction are a comfort to me in times of darkness. Is there anything else?
So, to him, you're like a paragon of awesome. And to you, he's a comfort. Yeah. I think that's the reason why I always felt that their relationship was a little bit one-sided. Not that she doesn't love him, I don't think, but it's, yeah. What do you think of him?
I think the Hellmite is arrogant,
of Dester.
sanctimonious, self-righteous, and holier than thou. Forgive me for being so blunt, but Dester and I do not see eye to eye.
I asked about Dester. I thought I was asking about... Yeah, I mixed the names up.
Dester challenges my every decision on general principle.
Yeah, he does.
So it would seem. He is constantly accusing me of abandoning my faith and not trusting enough in the power of the divine.
Why do you put up with him?
Sometimes I think Dester and his Hellmites do more to hinder my efforts than help them. But Fenthic assures me they bring hope to the city, and hope is something the people desperately need. Is there anything else?
Hope, then, I guess. I guess it's her hope as well, I suppose. Do you have any information on where the creatures might be?
There are many rumors, and I would not like to give you any false leads. However, there is something that seems reliable.
Well, rumors are leads, not false leads. If you don't have anything to go on, I guess you have leads. Those are the rumors.
There have been some promising reports from the prison district. Several eyewitness accounts indicate a strange creature is wandering the area, or was a short time ago.
Okay. Peninsula District. She said prison, but yeah.
But there is no guarantee the reports are accurate. The creatures could be in any one of the city districts. I shall leave it up to you where you want to take your search. Is there anything else?
No. Goodbye, my lady.
Farewell. May Tyr guide your steps.
He certainly will. I'll see you later. Okay, well, and we are in the Temple of Tyr, where we will be brought back if we use our thingy majibi over here. Let me put this over there. And also the potions. All these potions, they can go over here. No, that's not where I want them. I want them over here. Just put it over there for now, and I'll take care of this off camera. So yeah, I think we're good for all the dialogue. This was a very dialogue-heavy episode, but yeah, well, this the game will basically go in between. Oh, this door is barred from the other side. Go basically have combat-heavy episodes and then dialogue-heavy episodes. That's how the game works, if I remember correctly. And there's gonna be exploration and just problem solving every once in a while. Let's see. Over here we have that thing over there. I don't know if that's supposed to represent the magical trading thing in the pen and paper version of the game, because you can trade or something with this. I'm not really sure how it works. I'm gonna have to look it up and see. And this is the recall portal that you can take, and that's...
Hello to you.
Did we meet before, Sergal? Greetings, Giladel. Aribeth has instructed me to provide whatever assistance I can in your mission to recover the missing Waterdavian creatures. Okay, am I pressing 1? Yeah. However, my magic is not of a healing nature. The skills are tied to the teleportation portal in this temple, and the stone of recall in your backpack. Is there something I can do for you, Giladel? Who are you? I am Sergal, a priest of Tyr. It is my duty to aid and assist those in service of the Neverwinter, though I am no healer. My magic is tied. I know, what about? Can you heal? You should speak to the other clerics. Okay, thank you very much. See you later, man. Yeah, it doesn't really matter for right now. It's just, you can ask about the Stone of Recall, but it doesn't matter. Over here, if I remember correctly, there's a couple of guys. There's Olaf. Oh, that's the healing guy, I think. You come here to heal yourself if you want to. And a book. Ooh, and a scroll as well. Take that. What about this book? What is it for? The Imps' Prison. Popular legends tell you of Sylvan creatures, a living man... What? Luring man within trees. Huh. Really? Okay. That's kind of weird. Just men? Not also women? I suppose that could be humans, or, you know, just people in general. The Adventures of Green Reaches. There's a bunch of books. There's way more books than there is in Baldur's Gate. Can I just right-click instead of right-click and scroll? And yeah, because it works differently. Okay. We have a charm person or animal. With our animal empathy skill, we're gonna be able to charm animals by default. I'm not really sure how that will work, but I'm pretty sure that will be the case. These books don't really have anything. I don't think they're gonna give us any quests. I need to check up on that. I'm not gonna read the books in this Let's Play. If you want to read any, I am gonna show you all of them. So if you're interested in just brushing up on lore, or you can go ahead and just look at just look it up. There's a wiki with all the books, so it's not a problem. Hey Olaf, what's up, man?
Greetings of the even-handed to you. Welcome to the House of Tyr. I am Reverend Judge Olaf Uskar, in service of the maimed god.
My name is Giladel. I have some questions for you. I am bound by Tyr to serve as long as the cause is just, but mind your tone. Disrespect will not be tolerated. What disrespect? Okay, whatever. So what's your position here? We administer the plague sufferers. Previously, we were working on an artifact recovery, which may be even more important now. It is really a matter that would only concern someone more spiritually minded, and I don't think you are of the type. No offense meant. Well, I might still be able to help. No. While I appreciate your offer, this would be best left for someone more inclined to understand the needs of the church. Yes, so that's a quest that we can't access, I think. So, and I don't remember it being... Actually, I think it is an important a quest that we could use. But what are the tenets of the Tyran faith? Or the faith of Tyr? The tenets of the faith are for the ears of the faithful. I will not parade out so you can mock them with your brutish manner. Okay, can you offer some temple services? Temple services are available for Aribeth. She has stepped in to assist us because, well, we have suffered our own losses to the plague. Okay, very well for now. Tia guide to you justice. Guide you to justice? Yeah, that's a typo right there. And with that typo, I think it's time to end the episode. We're a little bit out of time, so yeah, that's gonna be that. We still need to talk to that guy over there, and I think he's gonna be one of our companions. I was actually thinking of having a thief rather than a having a thief as a companion rather than a fighter. But we'll see how that goes. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Neverwinter Nights. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, as always, leave a comment down below, like the video if you want to see more episodes come out sooner, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.